What's up, everybody? I'm Snigenhoff, and we are back playing EU4. And you know what? Pick your pun. Either we Afro-can do it, or we Afro-can't be stopped. Either one is fine with me. Just you pick your favorite. Anyways, we're playing Congo today. In the last episode, we declared war on Sakalava over here, and it was a pretty easy war. We're just finishing it up, and we took quality ideas because I'm basic. Anyways, let's go ahead and unpause and do the stuff. Naval research wrong. It seems as if a leading shipwright in our country has written a very convincing document detailing how the new ship technology that his rival has been trying to get funding for will never work and may even cause ships to sink before they leave the harbor. They must be right or ignore them. I've got tons of prestige. I don't want to lose my Diplo points. We're gonna ignore them. Silly advisors. Being silly about stuff. Yeah, go fight that fight as well. Never mind. Didn't even need you. Merchant guilds are losing influence, but I want them to have the New World Charter on. When can we demand these? 67. 60. And probably 67 again. Yes. I don't know how much of these guys I'm going to take, but it could be a lot. It kind of depends. New Commandant. Since we are looking for a more disciplined army, our Commandants are working hard at making sure our troops are drilled to perfection. One man in particular shows real promise. Very good. Gain a Commandant. What's my current military advisor? Also a Commandant, so... Unless this other dude's like a half-price level 2 dude, which he is not. Alright. Let's check out a peace deal, shall we? Definitely the 3 that cost no dip. It's aggressive expansion, but only with Sakalava. Oh. Hate it when I do that. So I can't take the whole country. What if I took that, just the coast? Yeah, that seems fine. Robber barons. The merchant guilds are concerned with the great influence of the nobility in our state. They claim that many lower members of the nobility are disregarding the peace and law of the land, using their position of power and the lands they hold to take up unreasonable tolls and taxes for traders passing by. Some are even said to attack and waylay merchants, robbing or extorting them of their money. Representatives of the Congolese merchant guilds now claim that the economic development of our country is being held back by these excesses. The nobility, on their other hand, argue that they are simply charging reasonably for the use of their roads property. Some are willing to give the state a part of the share they take. I mean, it's definitely the nobility losing stuff. Where did the clergy get all this influence? When did that happen? (1560), 4 years from now. So that just started. I don't know what happened there. I mean, yeah, it's the nobility loses 10 influence. The clergy estate modifier rejected holy law is expired. Okay. What? Recruited minister falls off on the 4th of August, 1556. And this will happen in 1560, so we should be fine. And you guys still have just tons and tons of liberty desire. I mean, you almost have too much development for me to even get you down below 50 naturally, so that may be a problem in the near future. I may have to placate local rulers. That may be all the territory I can give to you guys. Get back over here. You guys let the fleet automatically transport you. And bring down the army maintenance. Corruption is ticking down. Pretty decent rate. What else do we want to do? Okay, let me look at the trade nodes again. Total. Ivory Coast is third behind Genoa and Sevilla. But if we keep more of the wealth here, it would be higher. Because, you know, it's freaking England. Colonizing islands. That's solo. Colonize this one. Why would they even go for this, as opposed to, you know, just like this? Come on, Molly. Actually take that one from them this time. Okay. A few things. First of all, 553 made it. Thank Jesus. 415 as an heir is not bad. That's a 10. He's above average. Army tradition decay. That's fine. Martial educator. Colonize Josa, which is not the one I started colonizing. Recall from there, and we'll go to there. Alright. I doubt I'm switching to a different cult, but let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So I need 3 more to get that achievement, which we should be able to get, I feel like. Definitely the discipline still, though. People suffering casualties. Kill 1 pretender rebels. I don't care about that. No, I don't. Do I? I don't think I do. Any buildings I would like to build? This place seems like a pretty decent place to build a... Is that one of my... Did I just build that in, Buganda? No. I built it here. Is this a center of trade? It is. Okay, sweet. Nobility are ticking back up. Can't demand this for a little while longer, 3 more years. What else do we need to do? I have a colonist free? Oh yeah, I needed to send him down to here. And I have a diplomat free. Wrong button. Also wrong button. Yeah, just improve there. How am I doing on Diplo relations, by the way? I have 1 more. We have found common grounds with one of our neighbors, the fact that we share the same faith. And that's our vassal, so that's great. I still would love to get an alliance with France. They are a ways away from being wanting an alliance with us. Partly because it's neutral, distance between borders, you know, all that jazz. Not that one. That one. Kilwell's almost done converting everything over here. Also, yeah, what is... So this is our culture group. We own all this territory. Well, almost all this territory, but that's uncolonized. And then we've conquered a lot of territory in this culture group. And now we're starting to conquer territory in the Swahili culture group. And then these guys are a different culture group? Yes. Those belong up there, and these guys belong in Swahili. Okay. Okay. So what does that make our cultures look like? 38% Congolese. I could promote 3 cultures. I mean, the obvious ones would be Luba and Mundu, or Shona. Infantry combat ability seems great. And we get provincial trade power and extra infantry combat ability. Okay. Okay. I can take that. Build some Congolese Space Marines, man. Alright, Atamoro ate those guys up. And what am I gonna do with you? I do not know. I mean, I could placate them down a lot. 20 prestige for 10%. So, I mean, getting him down to 50 would take 5 clicks. Getting him down to 40 would take, you know, 6 clicks. So that would bring me to, like, you know, negative prestige. And I like my prestige. Also, Benin. How are we doing over here? You have 1 claim on Guyaman, and they're allied with Spain. Or Bonaman. Bonaman is allied with Spain. Allied those guys, huh? Why don't you get claims on, like, Songhai and Mali? Did I not tell you I wanted this land? Apparently I didn't tell you I wanted this land. I was also thinking about integrating Benin because I can just use my Deus Vault to declare on just about everybody else over here. After I conquered Nupe. When does annexed subjects go away from me? 1559, so this year. Nupe is about to get conquered, so maybe I should just start integrating Benin. Who is at war with Katsina? Just Nupe. Oh, that's just Sunni zealots. Getting closer to getting back. Gold Coast is almost done. Alright, Mali, are you just gonna wipe peace out this time? Oh, 13 colonies. They got America started. Annex subjects has expired. Probably have no CBs to declare on Nupe. No, you don't have any claims. Excellent supplies. Oh, you know what? One thing I need to start doing? For sure. I need to start building shipyards. especially in places that are like states. Get that naval force limit up. And I think I am just going to start integrating Benin. How long is that going to take? 1567, 7 years? Going at 9 a month. Making so many admin diplo points now. Is this colony finished? No, but I don't think you can load condottieri into transports, unfortunately. Because if you could, I could like rent my condottieri out to Mali, load them up on the transports and destroy this colony. But I don't think I can do that. I wish I could. Native assimilation. That should finish it, I believe. Yeah. And, yeah, just do that one. Colonial enthusiasm. Still no other claims. I can't believe these guys allied Spain. Yeah, I think this is worth taking right now. Even at the 10% penalty. 1561 to get this Diplotech. Even more unbalanced research. This is part of a state. Closer to another one of these. What do I want? Maybe blockade impact. Could be useful if I'm doing, you know, coastal stuff out around over here. Probably hold off the golden age till absolutism. The age of absolutism. 9.6. Looks like it's like a 19 right now. Maybe a 20. And I still don't know if it's total. Which is still third. Which is probably why we need more ships, so less goes to Sevilla, so less goes to Genoa. I mean, we can stop this 7 ducats from going to Sevilla, so that would help out a ton. Missions. Turn Josa into a city. Deal. Divine guidance. The current period of uncertainty has been gnawing at the minds of the common people. However, since our religious leaders recently took a stand, declaring these harsh times a test of faith, matters are stabilized. People all over our tribal kingdom are now finding comfort in their religious community. That is great. That is an excellent thing. Thank you, religious ideas. Hurtful trade policies. The interests of the prominent merchant households are being hurt by our repressive trade policies towards other countries. All right, before I do anything, I'm going to push this button. The merchant guilds support these families and have now petitioned us to compensate them by at least opening up some other restrictions on trade to compensate for this loss of income. So merchant guilds gain 15 loyalty and 10 influence, or they lose 15 loyalty and 10 influence. When is their modifiers falling off? 68, 79, 66, 71. But I want that trade efficiency. Hopefully Disaster won't fire by 68. It probably, or 66. It probably will, though. 65, yeah, so I'll need to revoke some stuff. Hopefully not, like, too much stuff. I mean, we could take Luba away from them. Do we have another 4% we can take from them? No. Let me let the month tick and see if that'll solve it, though. Getting under 85 should make it tick slower. 1569. And we have something falling off in 1566 and 1568. So yeah, we should be fine now. I need to go in and redo what they have, because they don't have the centers of trade that I want them to have. Like, they should probably have this, except for it's a 36 development province, so never mind. They should probably have this. They do have this. They should probably have this. They should probably have, you know, these. Let me, before I build more buildings, build more boats. Wave of obscurationism. I'm actually going to take the unrest. I want to keep my prestige for now. Diplo advisor. Global tariffs. Not great, but we'll take it. I'm going to focus military now. Try to get this idea group finished up. So I can finish these up. And at some point I should probably think about developing the printing press down here. We are still at like half maintenance, right? Yes. And we are paying to root out corruption just enough to keep it at 0. 13 ducats a month. That's a lot of ducats a month. Jeez, this dude's 72. Keep on keeping on there, bro. Okay, well, it's still at 100%. Colonial Ventures. With the discovery of the New World, we have entered into what looks like our greatest period of prosperity. Despite the immense wealth returning to us, allowing Garcia I to finance one of the most outstanding armies in the world, we have not been successful in creating a strong naval force, and his attempt to conquer the neighboring states so far has failed miserably. Invest in the naval force, or abandon the idea of naval supremacy. We'll invest in the naval force, get that Diplotech cost down. That's where we got a conquistador. We recruited a conquistador from the nobility for some reason, instead of granting generalship. Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Can't do this again until 67, so 5 more years. Probably the same deal over here. Yes. Yes, it is. Before I do that, let me build some more boats. Want to get this trade power protection as high as we can in the Ivory Coast. Mawari, the one god. While we have accepted the nature of Mawari as our sole creator and the origin of all power, it seems not all of our subjects are as convinced of his greatness. In Luba, widespread veneration of their own ancient local spirits has become too sincere for the sensibilities of our priests. Show them the way, or religious leniency. Luba is right there. They are at 2% autonomy, 0 unrest. And that unrest is -8. Sure, we'll go with that. Let the autonomy drop even further. But we will figure the rest out. What is going on over here? Alright, Killwalk, good, you're taking care of that. We'll figure the rest out on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Whose colonial nation do you think is going to be the first to break free? I mean, Portugal's seem to break free a lot, because, you know, Portugal's kind of small. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'm going to take one of these things real quick. Probably Coastal Barrage. Yeah. Now, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.